Yeah, this is about how to spawn. You're controlling the spawning, so you go so far and you cross a line and it stops the spawning from happening, so no more monsters come at you. Or you go the opposite direction and the spawning happens again. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So the monster's going to come down. And then now I just stop the spawning from happening, so no more monsters are coming down. And then I'm going to turn around, and then I'm going to cross a line that's invisible, and the spawning is going to happen again. And see, the monsters are coming back. That way you can't see where the monsters are coming from, So, I mean, that wall there, you could make a door where the monsters come out of, and then switch it to one that's destroyed once you hit a line that makes the spawning stop happening. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just basically trying to show you how to control the spawning from happening and from moving to coming out and then going the other direction to stopping it and then making it go again and then stopping it. So let me show you how I did that. So in your main room here, you have these lines here, cross line 4, then cross line 3, and then there's a spawning box right there. That's where the monsters come out of. And there's the wall right there and the key. So basically when I cross this cross line 3, you want to do add events, collision with player for the cross line 3, and you're going to basically just go to your main 1 tab and you want to switch your object spawning box to make placeholder for spawn. Say yes. And same thing with your second player for your second room. Do the same thing. You would switch your spawning box to placeholder box for the spawning to happen. Say yes. And so that placeholder box, make spawning box, makes placeholder spawning box. So it's going to switch it to make placeholder spawning box and nothing is in here. So instead of destroying the spawn box and nothing happens anymore, you can switch it to a placeholder, and then when you cross another line you can reactivate it. So, and that's kind of better than just destroying it. That way it comes back. If you go a different direction, it'll come back. If you don't, then it's gone for right now anyways. So that's what's happening here. It's switching to this empty box that doesn't do anything until you cross the cross line 4. So when you cross line 4, it's going to switch your placeholder box that doesn't do anything to object spawn. So it's going to spawn the monsters in the same spot as you were originally. So it's going to switch the placeholder spawn box to object spawn. So it's going to spawn the monsters again in the same spot. So that's what's happening here. So when you cross this line, the cross line 3, it's going to switch it to a placeholder box of the spawn, which doesn't do anything. Then when you cross this line, this cross line 4, it's going to switch the placeholder box to the spawn again. And it's going to keep on doing that. But if you go past this cross line 3, it makes it a placeholder. It's not going to spawn anymore. You can go down in this area here where the prisoner's at and collect your key and get your map. And then no monsters are coming. towards you anymore until you go back and cross this line 4, and then go back to this room, and then they'll spawn again. Well, they'll spawn automatically. So if you cross this line, they'll start spawning, and you'll be over here, and they'll be coming out of here. So yeah, so that's how you do it. That's how you control your spawning. Alright, thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm sorry, and make sure that these cross line 4s are not visible. Not visible. Depth 0. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This could be 0 to this depth, but I just kept it at -10 because that's what the object spawn was. Alright, thanks for watching.